That's right, you heard it here first from my very own Spellshot. Bluntman here. Could always get a like and a subscribe, because sure, I might have plenty. Not really, I don't have shit. But I could always have more. Let's get that crap out of the way, because I'm not the basic YouTuber. I'm blunt and straight to the point. Let's cover it. So my last video that I did, unfortunately, I said a little tidbit of misinformation about how the Buffmeister works, and I just want to correct this right out of the gate. If you look here, everything else. So I basically said you get this Buffmeister, you get the left spell slot, and you put a high damage spell in it. You get a gun with like a ×4 or ×5 or ×6, anything with a really tight spread, decent mag size, fast fire rate. So you can find an AR that has multiple shots, or another SMG that's a little bit better than this. That's going to work even better. But those type of guns are going to work for this build. So you get the Buffmeister. And then what I said that was wrong was that your left spell controls the main element damage type. That is incorrect. Whatever damage your Buffmeister is going to be your main damage. So if you look here, my Buffmeister is fire. I come out here, I hit my Buffmeister, I'm going to shoot this dude in the face. Right? 168k, okay? Fire damage. Clearly that's my main element firing, right? And then I'm going to switch over to poison, okay? Hit this dude in the face. 121k poison. Okay, 120k poison. So the Buffmeister determines what element your main damage is going to be. That's all that I said wrong. Everything else is still applicable. You just get a Buffmeister, a super high damaging spell, and then some kind of tight, fast shooting gun, like this, or something. You look at the stats. It's just fast fire rate, decent accuracy. You got to have the ×4 for it to shoot multiple bullets is actually the best thing, because each bullet gets the Buffmeister buff. So yeah, that's it. If you guys want to stick around for some more theory crafting, that's what I'm about to go into in this next transition. So thanks for watching. Sorry for the misinformation, and y'all have a good one. And how to get the most damage out of the Buffmeister build for the Spellshot. Because unless someone else shows me another build, this is the meta, the end all, the best build for the Spellshot. It's ridiculous, okay? Now, I went over with a little bit of theory crafting with my first video for it. I've actually done a lot of testing since then, and my stat weights have kind of changed, but not really. Your main stat is going to be Spellshot power. The more Spellshot power you can get on anything is better than any other stat for this specific build, okay? Direct Spellshot power is like, on the scale of like it boosting your damage, is like a 1.2. Like if you were to think in like World of Warcraft multiplicative like damage figure terms. I don't know the actual math in game. I don't data mine. I don't have access to any of that. But this is your top stat. Okay? If you're a warrior, you spec strength. If you're a Spellshot and you do the Buffmeister build, you stack Spellshot power. The next direct stat correlation is going to be all damage dealt. So any buff whatsoever that has damage dealt done. As you can see on spellcast, increased damage dealt. I need to chant that one. This one on spellcast, increased damage dealt. So yeah, I think that's about it. But still, all damage dealt, any spell power, that's going to boost your DPS the most out of everything else. Now, elemental damage does help. It does. But it's not nearly as important as Spellshot power or the all damage dealt. So this one works really good for me. I have 25% Spellshot power. I do 30% more fire damage. As you can tell, like when I shot with poison, I was doing 120k. When I do fire, I do like 160k. There you go. That's why. So, now spell damage is not applicable at all, okay? So we're switching to tertiary stats. Your main stats are spell power, and your main stats are going to be spell power and all damage done, okay? Those are your top two. And then your tertiary stats are going to be kind of wonky. It's going to be the elemental damage for whatever type of Buffmeister you're using. And then it's going to be specific critical hit damage with the type of gun you're using. So I did some testing, and you can see the other rings here. This ring doesn't have any critical hit. This ring does. I also took, I've also done it where I've taken this, because this one's just companion damage. I don't have a companion, so it doesn't matter. So I would take this one off and put, I would take this one off and then take off the spell damage. I'd still do like 160k. I put on the spell damage, still doing 160k. But when I put on, the SMG, I get like 172k. So critical hit, your gun's critical hit damage is going to affect this just as much as elemental damage. In more cases, in some cases more so, I believe. I would say, like, if you had to, like, again, stat them out, like how spell power damage is like a 1.2, since these are tertiary stats, I would probably say your gun's critical hit damage is like a 0.7, or your elemental damage is a 0.6 or maybe a 0.5. And it's mostly because of the fact that, like, certain boss fights, you're gonna have to change your Buffmeister up. So I would not recommend stacking spell element specific damage like this. Like, this is dumb. Like me, I'm spec fire damage. So, like, don't get me wrong, I can switch my Buffmeister to poison, and I can go ahead and melt somebody, or I can switch it to electric for the Lastard, because he's got that huge ass electric health pool that's just tough as shit to get through sometimes on, like, Chaos 20 and all the curses. So specking into elemental damage would not necessarily be recommended, but of course, like, short of a couple bosses or a couple mobs, like imps are the bane of my existence, because if an imp pops up, they're fucking immune to fire damage. Everything goes out the window. I have to literally have to hit tab, go into my inventory, switch over Buffmeister to something else, and then kill it. So that's kind of the downfall of this build. But I mean, guys, if it's weak to the element, like, you're talking like 2 taps and it's done. It's dead. So you'll see in the video that I post out here. But yeah, so I mean, that's all you got to stack, folks. Like, that's it for the theory crafting. Those are the top 4 stats you need. You just need Spellshot power, and then all damage dealt. Try to get that in as much things as possible on every piece of gear. That's going to scale the Buffmeister as far as possible. Alright, if you want to change your Buffmeister's element, you just actually change whatever Buffmeister you're using. Always keep a high damage slot on the left-hand side. Whether you use it or not is up to you. If you can, like, arguably, you'd want to enchant it, so on spellcast you increase damage dealt. And so, like, while you're firing your gun, you can channel this and cast it, and then you get even more damage dealt. You see, like, the multiplicative effect. You're going to want, like, again, if you're using an AI or an SMG, you're going to want specific, critical hit damage perks on both your rings. Gun damage will affect a little bit, but it's not going to affect the Buffmeister. It's just going to affect whatever gun you have. So it doesn't seem to have any bearing over the big elemental damage we get from the Buffmeister when we're shooting. So gun damage is the absolute, like, bottom of the stats. That's it. So thanks for watching. The next video up will be me just clearing some level 20s. And that's it. Leave a comment if you want to see something else. I'm working on a Grave Lord class, or whatever they're called, undead dude. I think I'm going to do, like, a minion build. I'm going to see if I can do, like, an immortal undead minion build. So basically, like, think Witch Doctor from, like, Diablo 3. I want to see if I can make, like, a ridiculous solo level 20s for me kind of thing. Alrighty, y'all. Thanks for watching, and enjoy the speedrun. What is up? It's the Blood Man. If you watched the previous 2 segments, you don't give a fuck about any of this. Oh yeah, let me enchant real quick. Ha, 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 ha. I'll take that for now, but that's not what I want. Nope. Action skill does not apply. Action skill does not apply. Action skill does not apply. We don't want melee damage. Action skill does not apply. 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 Alright, cool. Well, that was a fucking bust, y'all. Alright, so this is going to be a speed run of a 20. I'm probably going to do an extended run. I'm going to try for top 5.
Are you prepared? We'll see.
And I'm going to go for a lot of curses. There's a couple curses I won't take. I probably won't take Boneless or Toothless. I won't take Toothless. I won't take Elemental Overflow. And I won't take Roguelite. Everything else I'll take. Doesn't matter what it is. I don't give a shit. And yeah, we're going to try and get top 5. I've already hit top 2, 3, and 4 for this specific run. My fastest extended run, I think, was 17 minutes. My slowest one was like 24. Other than that, let's get it going, yeah?
Go on, Fate Maker!
Just for you wondering, I do play on PS4 controllers.
Come on, then!
Load.
Challenge!
Oh, for the dragon. What is this thing? Melt whatever the fuck was behind it. Hello, cute little wyvern. Thank you for fucking doing that.
That's a bloody detailed map. Now I look at it.
Oh, look.
Magic card!
Hold on, and I got myself a free orange. Yay. Alright. Alright, yep, Buff Buddies it is, let's go. Taking another curse, making an elite. Let's do it. That guy and where he came from. Come on, proc. I got a dude right in front of me.
Arcane arrow!
You're dead. You're dead. I see you over there. You're cute. I guess we'll just wait for these guys to ambush me because I have to do the...
That one's mine! Don't touch the loot!
All done. Oh yeah.
It's your funeral.
Oh, did I leave crystals? I left crystals, I think. Yeah, I left crystals. See, folks, what's crazy about my speedruns is even though I've gotten top 5s and stuff, see, I left my orange loot, I still go back for the crystals, man. Like, I just do. They're my farms, bro. Gotta do them. Alright, so in this case, I always go buff because I don't ever spend my crystals on other buffs, so I always go, unicorn buff. Now if I'm trying to farm like the crazy like endgame bosses, I will go. I might go buff for like a spider or something, or I might buy like an extra life buff.
Locked and knocked!
Oh. Dead.
We've got an easy mark over here!
Ow, ow, oh my god.
Fucking cast again. Healing top up over here.
I don't even know what the hell that was, but thank God I cleared it. That happens a lot, though. You'll see that because of the curses I take and everything, that I just go down for little to no reason. A discernible reason, at least. Oh, see, we're taking the curse here. Gonna make it elite. Yeah, see, this one should be relatively easy. See, I'm just staying kind of back here. Oh, it would be easy if I could... Oh, you know what would really help, though? Because these are all skeletons. Switch to... poison damage. See how much faster they melt, fellas? Oh, ow. What the fuck? Ow, what's hitting me? I don't know. It hurts. I don't like it, though. That's neat. It's not the first one. I will slap my health regen as it's free. I'll slap my ammo because it's free. I'll slap that bitch. And yes, we will take hard out damned out. It doesn't matter to me. And again, I don't spend crystals on this, so into this one. Is that yep, that's what I thought. Get over here. Loop around. Ow, that fucking hurt. As usual, probably gonna go down. It's fine. Fucking shark. Get that too. I've got the refresh. Kill the shark right here. Thank you. Wow. That's cute. Oh, that's all of it. Crystals. All these crystals. All these crystals. Those crystals. This crystal. Grab that. Grab that. Alright, and oh, forgot crystals. Cause I'm still farming, y'all. Like, I'm not even in like the super like ridiculous endgame build stage. Like, there's still so many slots of shit I need. It's ridiculous. Alright, this one can be a little difficult, but hopefully we should get it little to no problem.
I don't know, not die. Load it up.
Let's see this little guy. Ow, ow. Can you see that guy? That hurt. Okay, that's fine. Something's gonna die. There it is.
Ha-ha! Just like I planned.
Plenty of that now. Now, if we want to, we can just go hunting. Counter clear. Cool. More fire damage unlocking, but unfortunately, does not look like. Yeah, see, we don't do roguelike. There's so many instances of random downing that you will just almost fail every single time. Loot explosion though, folks. What do we got? Oh, see, and then this one I won't get. I won't get the bonus on this one. And I won't even bother trying. There's just, I'm not built for melee. I know there's a motherfucking land shark around here. Don't play with me, boy. You feel me? Thank you. Fuck you, Shroom. Fuck you, Mage Shroom. Fuck you, Elite whatever Shroom. Screw you, Crab. Screw you, other Crab.
Magical.
What's up, B-Shroom? You dead, homie.
Are you dead already?
What's up, little Shroom? You dead. Oh, fuck. Yeah, gotta do this. All dead. Oh, where's it at? It's an orb. Let's go this way. Yeah, we don't waste our orbs on buffs. We only waste them on elites. This is another. This one can get kind of tricky, but if I play it right, I should. That's what I meant by this can get kind of tricky. It just happens well. Dead, he's dead, he's dead. He's dead. The pig fairy is coming in. Need to proc. See these guys? If I didn't have poison on, those guys I can't kill. Again, loot over everything else. Melee damage, see, I won't get this one either.
Next time, learn to pick an easier mark. My spell's ready.
He's still alive. That's what I found. Stay back there for 4 seconds. That's all I'm asking to. 1, now peek. Yeah, there you go. Perfect.
Looks like someone took the wrong turn. Did it go again?
kill this one. This is actually a relatively easy one. Fuck you for that shit. I didn't think you are. Shit, buddy. Shit. That's fine. I'll be okay.
Well, that went about as I expected.
Holy shit, that elite bastard can soak some fucking bullets, bro. My god. That's fine, I'll be alright. Oh shit, if I do that. Come on. Thank you. Holy shit. Poison is not what I should have been using on them. That is the main issue there. In case you guys are wondering why I was doing dick damage. Should have been in fire. Well, if I ain't shit, curses overload, cause more stuff. I think I only got one more after this anyway. What is this? What is this? What is this? Finish before time runs out. Cool.
Time for a spell.
Fucking shithead.
I just saved you from a lifetime of embarrassing yourself. You're welcome. Ready and deadly. Oh, this will be fun.
I don't even know what the fuck just hit me, but okay. Shit. Forgot to reload, that was dumb. Forgetting that I need to end up here. Hilarious, right? If I was any decent of a fucking speedrunner, I'd, you know... I'd shave like 5 minutes off my time for dumb shit like this. See, look, metal box. Neat. Okay, before we do this, let's get into here. Sure, why not? Cool, neat. Oh, it's the underneath guy. That's easy. It's in the bag, folks.
Locked and locked.
We pop this to murder these bitches.
Hope you finished your bucket list. Magic time.
So we back out here. Here. We go back to killing him. Dead. Oh, top 5. Boom. Done. Okay. Oh, cool. Another Buffmeister. Neat. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool, too. I want to do the spell damage. Doesn't do anything for me. What do I... Armor? I can pull some more rings, I guess. Do need better rings. They're very specific rings for sure. I don't really like any of my shields either. I'm gonna pull some shields. Hold shields for a long time. This is so weird. I don't know why they implemented this mechanic. It's not horrible, like, the amount of return is pretty good. You can give me at least another 2 legendaries, Jesus. There's one, you gotta give me one more. There we go. Okay. Last gap of the Bastion, that's neat. Undead Pact of Impact. Boing Flip. That's not bad. Afterburner of Echoes. Going faster miles an hour. Triggers break and fill. 15% chance to reflect. That's pretty cool. Got raspberry on my knees. Oh yeah, ward regenerates while sliding, yeah. Oh, that one had loot luck on it. I might have to look at that one. First Foot of Feelings. Aw, hi Flicker Man. It's the Sky. Oh, the Sky's Life shows us. I mean, that's like, it's okay. I got one more. Sliding regenerates on. Okay. Neat. Thanks, guys. Alright, that was it. There you go. 19 minutes, top 5.
Finally, that cooldown took
I'm not even, like, fully decked out yet. I'm still pulling shields. I'm still pulling fucking rings. I'm, like, my class... My armor's trash, for fuck's sake. So, there you go. That's the Buffmeister build. Threw it up to top 5 without even being mini-maxed. Thanks, you know. If you want to see this with any other classes, let me know. I'm going to try that Gravelord build here soon. I got to get it leveled. But other than that, you know, just... Hey, y'all help me out. I'll keep putting out new content. Keep putting out game-breaking things. Thanks for watching, and have a good day.